Your write-up is really funny, and the fact that folks are kind of upset about it too, I think is even more hilarious because I don't think they realize how
I
tongue-in-cheek you're
know.
being.
Some of the comments, I was surprised that people were taking it that seriously.
Okay, well, I mean, here's some things that stood out to me because, it was making sense, right? Don't buy a game with a million pieces. Don't buy anything loud or repetitive. But, you make a good point on a toy that isn't appropriate.
Right. My daughter, she's only 3, and so even a lot of the toys that are marketed towards kids that age, they're not really appropriate for girls in particular that age. They may send the wrong message about the clothes they should wear and put their priorities maybe in the wrong order. And she's going to get plenty of that as she gets older. She's
Right.
3 years old. I
So
don't think
leave
she
the
needs
Barbies
yeah,
out.
leave the Barbies out. Any of the skimpy dress dolls. I don't need any of that.
Don't go there. You don't want to you don't want to have those talks yet.
Exactly.
Okay. What about you said don't buy my kids anything that's alive?
Yes, when I was a teenager, I got someone gave me a ferret for Christmas one year, and thankfully it didn't die. But I don't know if you know anything about ferrets, but they don't smell that great unless you clean them constantly. So my room smelled like a ferret for a while, but eventually my parents made me get rid of it because it was just I wasn't taking care of it properly.
And then you throw in with all your dirty socks.
Exactly. I was a teenage boy. My room didn't smell good to begin with, I'm sure. But yeah, so anything that's alive, especially kids my age, my oldest is 6, they don't need to be trying to take care of anything that's alive. I mean, sea monkeys, they might just be disappointed in those, but beyond that, you don't need anything alive.
What about, I love number 4, anything that's going to hurt like holy hell when I step on it in the middle of the night.
Yes, my kids, just last night I had to sleep on the floor in my youngest son's room for a while. All 3 of my kids are young enough that during the middle of the night it's not uncommon for somebody to be crying, waking up. And when I go wandering half asleep through the house, have you ever stepped on a Lego before?
No, it doesn't feel real good.
I think it's
Clark is shaking his head as well.
I think it's just below, breaking a leg, and childbirth is one of the most painful things that you can experience.
Of course, you would know.
Well, I'm making a wild, ludicrous guess, I suppose. But yeah, no, it does not feel good, especially in the middle of the night when you're already frustrated from being woken up out of a dead sleep.
Well, I got to tell you, it's serious, it's funny, it's so creative. I expect nothing less from you, Corey. And for all of you that want to read the entire article, What Not to Buy My Kid for Christmas, you can go to HLNTV.com. Corey, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Okay.